Hello there everyone, and welcome back to 1295 Medieval Kingdoms. And today we're going to start off directly going into a battle against the Polish. Now, I wasn't actually planning on doing this, but in between the videos I usually take some time to do a few turns, maybe build some buildings and stuff, stuff that I don't really need to put in the video, and sort of concentrating around for the videos to do a bit of show the strategy, what's happening geopolitically, and then a battle. But this battle sort of came about while I was doing that. I wasn't really prepared for it, and I thought, you know what, this is probably going to be a smaller battle, turned into a rather large battle, where the entire Polish army, or what's left of it, has actually come and attacked me north of Dresden. It's still in our territory, or what we've taken, because it's in Brandenburg. And it's the Heroes of Lyon that's facing off with the entire Polish army. And the chances of victory are slim, I should say. Now, I've actually started off already playing a bit of the battle. And what has happened is I've used 2 units of cavalry to sweep in and attack some Polish crossbowmen, which are right here. And then we shot up this crossbow cavalry unit with our crossbowmen. But here we've got the Polish army. We haven't seen them before, so we're going to take a closer look here in the beginning. Just how they look. They have a lot of these axe troops, and they have a lot of powerful units. When I click on my units, you can sort of see this unit's a threat, unit is not a threat. And quite a lot of them, a lot of these units are threats to our men. A lot of these, the axe people are really everywhere. So they've got a lot of strong units in their army. They've also got a lot of cavalry, heavy cavalry and so forth. But more importantly, I think, is, well, look at all of this cavalry right here. More importantly, the Polish king is actually on the field. There he is. I found him. There he is. The King of Poland. Does he have green eyes? Looks like he has green eyes. So he's on the field. We're outnumbered 2-1. We've got 2,370 men against the Polish 4,700. And yeah, I do kind of have the hill and this forest to work a little bit, and right now it seems like I'm gonna get the upper hand when it comes to missile units. So it's probably gonna be down to the crossbowmen, as seems quite like it's always the crossbowmen that are sort of turning the battles around, or the ones that are winning the battle. So we're slowly cutting up these units. Don't like the fact that these guys are able to shoot into my cavalry, but I'm going to show you now what I mean with my army. So we click on these heavy melee infantry, quite a lot red, not as much as the others, and then the spearmen, same. These guys, nearly the entire enemy army is red for them, and it looks like the Polish are actually moving in to charge my cavalry, and I don't want that because we're outnumbered. So I'm gonna pull back and have some infantry support. The enemy seems to be pulling towards my cavalry or my infantry. See if we can get them into shield wall, and then I'm gonna get my cavalry, or try to get my cavalry anyways, to sweep in from the side. Can I get you to come here? How's it going over here? Oh, my cavalry is now being surrounded over here. Not that good. But at least we're keeping the crossbows away from the battle.
Enemy units have returned to the battle.
Yeah, time to get these guys behind line. The enemy cavalry is pulling off. One unit will follow. This unit will sweep into the side. Form shield walls. These spear infantry will come to the side and charge into the flank of the enemy. You will pull back. See if we can smash the enemy cavalry. General's right here.
The enemy is going for our general. Protect him.
Oh, the bastards. You know what? I'm gonna dismount my general. And I'm gonna move him up to the front line where I can see a bulge creating in the line. And if I can, I'm gonna see about getting my crossbowmen coming into the flank if I can protect them properly against the enemy. To actually help out in the flank. So I'm gonna get them here. Seems, you know what? Hammer and anvil on that unit. Get these guys coming out through the forest. Sweep up behind the enemy. My cavalry here not doing too well, but they're gonna have to hold out. We're not gonna throw the general in just yet, given the fact that there's so many enemies. You know what? I'm probably gonna have to actually throw him in. Can I get you to actually come out like that so you can completely come around the Polish force? And now about you strike into them. And you will strike into the back there. And then hopefully the crossbowmen here, you know what, we're gonna get them a bit more like this. And let's go up close and see what's going on. So the cavalry is fighting over here. Looks like a lot of enemy units are pulling off. The lighter cavalry. Polish heavy cavalry likes to go back and forth.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Oh, somewhere our line. I imagine it's the cavalry. It looks like the cavalry over there is giving up. Nice. My crossbowman slaughtering here, causing a lot of Polish troops to retreat. They're going to be back. I'm gonna get my heavy cavalry to retreat. And I wanna see my general. It's gonna be here somewhere. Here's the bodyguard.
Enemy units have been rallied.
It's a shame it's so dark. Holy shit, it's a heavy fight. Not the best screenshot, but we need to go back and actually take a see what's going on here. So we're doing pretty well in the encirclement over here. The cavalry is holding on. Can I get my crossbowmen to come forth? And you're gonna get the cavalry to move forwards over here. We're kind of just breaking apart the enemy by getting crossbow flank fire on the enemy. And the main line for now is holding. But there is risk because the cavalry over here broke apart. And so now there's actually some units coming up behind us. But we broke down these, but now the cavalry and the crossbowmen are on their way. But I'm ripping up this flank, which is good. Getting a lot of units. I could swing this around, but I'm actually gonna go ahead and get them in at the center, and we're just gonna have, yes, nice, we've crushed these men. The cavalry will come around. Crossbowmen, I want you to move around Can I get one of the smaller units just to make sure that these guys don't come back? We're gonna get the crossbows to fire into the flank, continue to fire in the flank. My men are holding the enemy off in the forest over here. There's some really heavy fighting here. Possibly need to pull my general back. He's down to 29 men.
Black tidings.
Ah,
The general is dead.
I knew that. God damn it. I knew that was gonna happen, bloody one. You pull them back and they get that kind of debuff as they're being pulled back. And yeah, we're gonna push the general back in then because he's dead. Is that a Polish king? Let's come. I don't think the general of this battle, the main one, is actually the Polish king. I think the Polish king is part of another unit. But we've
The men are broken and are fleeing.
we've kind of lost track of where the Polish king is at this point. But on the left side, I'm definitely pushing the
The
enemy.
enemy general is fallen.
Okay, so who is fallen? We don't know who.
Enemy units have returned to the
Okay,
battle.
I'm gonna go to slow-mo just because I want to see if I can find the Polish king wherever he is. It's gonna be really hard because I don't think he actually is part of the enemy general's unit. This Polish unit is getting destroyed by the crossbows. There's a crossbow
Our men
unit.
have given up and are running for their lives.
Or is the Polish king among these guys? I don't think he is. Oh, there he... No, that's not him. Yes, just as I thought. So the guy with the star above his head is not actually the Polish king. But the Polish king could have been the guy that fell over here, the general. I'm gonna get these guys to come around. Try to flank. He could be here. Here's a heavy cavalry unit fighting. Where is the Polish king? He might have fallen. Is there another cavalry unit somewhere? I don't see one. I'm surprised that the main line is actually holding. Let's go back to normal speed. We've got a unit. We got a cavalry unit. Trying to go for the crossbowmen, but it's getting destroyed. Same with these guys. Heavy pole arm infantry. Oh, they get destroyed. Crossbows are so OP. Is there anyone that can stop the crossbows? Possibly this unit if they actually get there. Can I get you guys to then strike? Right at this point, we have 800 men left, and the enemy's got 1,200. Okay, so the enemy there was defeated. Now that I'm getting my crossbows to fire into the flank of the main sort of hub of fighting, I think we're really going to see some change here in how the battle is going. This is some really heavy fighting. We've got some lighter cavalry units there. Polish, they are kind of
Our men
surrounded.
have given up and are running for their lives.
Oh, the enemy's charging one of the crossbow units. But we don't have a lot of units left on the field at this point. I'm hoping that my cavalry here is going to win this fight, because I kind of need them. And the fact that my crossbows It looks like the main line is about to crumble, so we're not going to be able to win this battle.
The
Yeah,
men are
there we
broken and
go.
running for their lives.
The main battle, or the main fight in the center is crumbling. We've got one unit still holding, but they're not going to hold for long. Let's see, can you fire into all this mess? Crossbowmen? Or are you just gonna stand there? Maybe if I gave them a target then?
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
Both units gave up here. Let's see, is my cavalry... God damn it. We've got 2 crossbow units.
Defeat. Their unit has rallied.
I think it's us that is refusing to admit defeat at this point. Yeah, well, the battle is over, so god damn it. But it was. Let's see. Where is the button to tell them to retreat? We have none. There is no button. I guess if I tell these guys to run, they'll run back. But I guess we're in such a point that the army... Ah, there we go. A really tough battle. And it came down really to the wire. I imagine the Polish king might have actually died. He might have been the guy that died over here. It would be cool if I could find him. There's so many knights lying around here. Let's see. Polish king. Might be trapped underneath a horse. Would be quite easy to find the crown, wouldn't it? Maybe? There's so many dead soldiers everywhere on this battlefield. I guess we'll just end it here then. So, we have 600 men remaining. They have 1100. And it's hard fighting here. Let's see if the Polish king actually died. No, the Polish king survived. He didn't do that much. This army got really badly battered. All the enemy armies did. So what remains of ours? We've got 2 units of spearmen, 1 unit of sergeants, 3 units of crossbow, and 1 unit of heavy cavalry. They captured 158 of us. So they still have an advantage of 2 to 1.
Disengage!
And the army is pulling back into. Oh, they're looking to have a second fight, but the main part of their force is not going to be part of it. So they have 600 men against our 300, and I'm not going to have a proper general. What I will have though is superior numbers of crossbowmen, and the Polish king will turn up for this. I guess once more onto the field of battle. Yes. And here we arrived on the field of battle. I've got my about 400 men along this ridge, and out there is about 600 Polish troops. We've got quite a sizable cavalry unit, which is going to be difficult to deal with. The bowmen are moving in first. Then we have the axemen, and then the heavy men-at-arms. They've got quite a bit of heavy cavalry with them, which is going to be... Oh, shit. Is this the Polish king then? I can't see the king among them. He might be in one of the other units. He might be here. There he is. There's the Polish king. So it starts off as a crossbow fight. Did I pause it, or why is everyone not moving? I like how the Polish intends to stand there and fight against me in a missile fight when it's quite clear, or it should be quite clear, that we have the advantage when it comes to oh shit, to missile units. We had the advantage of missile units. I wasn't expecting them to actually. Let's see, can I snipe the Polish
Our
king
general
possibly?
is being attacked! Keep him alive! Warriors of Christ! Double time! Balistoriae!
My biggest crossbow unit was destroyed. Oh shit, wrong unit. I want to follow the cavalry fighting the Polish king.
General!
Form square!
Form square formation!
Let's go into slow motion and see the Polish king in action against our knights. Kind of bunching together here. The King of Poland is protected by his bodyguard, but there's a lot of knights of the Holy Roman Empire fighting to take him prisoner. There we go, those two are pretty cool. Very typically Polish for that guy in red, and then got that. I want someone like, it would be nice to get a screenshot here where one of the knights is properly fighting the king. It would be nice if they actually fought like up here rather than down there. So the army is slowly falling apart. Drop the square and charge the knights. This was poorly managed because I lost
Our men flee the
my
field of battle.
crossbowmen.
This is a shameful display.
But we have a pretty good chance of possibly getting the Polish king, unless he's reinforced.
Give them skill! Give them fear!
Let's see. Maybe I can get the moment in which the Polish king possibly is taken down by our men. He's ready to smash his face in with that mace, but they're just sort of positioning against each other. And right now the Polish
The
king,
men's resolve is failing.
the Polish king is not really getting the support he needs.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
He's 10 bodyguard. He's got 10 bodyguards left. Our unit's still at 20 men. So as far as I know, we haven't lost anyone. But the Polish have. Since the bodyguard is down, I believe there were 11. Well, we can see there's at least 2 knights there, 2 Polish knights that have been taken down.
The odds are against us. We are outnumbered.
So it might be that the heroes of Lyon, the army, is unfortunately. It seems that it seems to afflict the heroes of Lyon more than any other army I have. That they keep getting destroyed compared to all the other armies I have. Well, now the Polish king is getting support by his men. Pretty cool charge here by the Polish infantry. That helmet looked like a saucer. Looks pretty bloody strange. It's such a weird angle, so it's not really good to. It doesn't look good for a screenshot. Oh, our general's unit is completely spread out all over the place. Which it must have been hit by cavalry, and then just pushed around. Oh shit, that might have been the general. But it didn't actually say that my generals were dead, but...
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Wait, is the Polish king retreating? Is he pulling away? I want to follow. Tell my knights to follow him. It's not actually the... oh, there he is. The King of Poland. Oh. Kinda wanna... oh, kinda wanna take a screenshot of you, Mr. King. If I can. Oh, he doesn't have his eyes open. The King of Poland in 2 great battles. But it would be nicer if he had his eyes open. Can we go slow-mo until he opens his eyes? But he's got
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
He disappeared. Wow. I guess we no Polish king then. And it looks like my army then was destroyed. We have 100 men remaining against 445 of the enemies. I guess the heroes of Lyon they were pushed into the Teutonic forests and utterly annihilated. The enemy lost quite a few units as well. Bloody king survives. Let's see, what else are the Polish gonna do? Oh yeah, they're doing deals. Well, my king can then continue on. Question is, if he has the range, he can move to Cottbus and take that before the Polish king is able to go into safety there, and he can cut them off from a possible retreat into Dresden. What's this?
The Lord
Brittany
speaks through
wants...
thunder and storm, but tells us to ally with you. If you
no,
will.
you're basically destroyed. I don't think you have any territory left. It would be foolish for me to be drawn into any other war at this point, given that yeah, you have nothing left. Killed in battle. Heroes of Lyon. And they encourage dissent among the populace here.
Ready for battle.
But the king has the distance. He can go ahead and siege Cottbus. Right now the Polish remnants of the Polish army is stuck up here. So that's the possibility. Let's see, what else units do I have? We've got these guys in Hedeby. Which need to chase down these guys and then make their way towards the towards Aarhus, completely destroying the Danish. And the heir needs to, at great speed, move towards the Polish front to aid his father, since we had the heroes of Lyon completely destroyed. So he's gonna have to rush his way over here. But anyways, looking at the time, this is gonna be it for this episode. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.